Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown is making shocking comments in the upcoming Part 3 of Season 19's Tell-All. Suki's questions are becoming more heated. Kody even got upset when questioned about not taking responsibility for the family's downfall. Some of the ex-wives have also shared their views about who is to blame. But Robyn is turning her attention to Meri, apparently pointing fingers at her for their friendship fallout. Keep reading to see her comments. Sister Wives. Robyn Brown upsets fans for refusing to participate. Many fans have been calling out Robyn for her lack of commitment in the first two parts of the tell-all. According to some, the Sister Wives star continues to refuse to answer important questions and shows no interest in watching old clips. In one of her talks, she was asked if Kody had a bias, and if it was her. She then said she doesn't know, even though Kody has publicly stated that he has a higher form of love for Robyn, adding that they have a sacred link. A psychologist even emerged on social media to speculate that it may be Robyn's behavior whenever she's dealing with issues with the wives behind cameras, which may have led the other wives to step away. Robyn blames Meri for friendship fallout. TLC recently released a peek clip from the upcoming Tell-All Part 3. The clip shows Robyn opening up about her failed relationship with Meri. According to the Sister Wives star, she wanted to be a better friend to Meri, adding that if there was anything she could fix with her, she would. However, she feels the same way that Meri was not reciprocating either, apparently blaming Meri for not accepting her into her life. Robyn went on to say that it hasn't been the same between them despite putting the same amount of work into their relationship back then. Sister Wives. Meri Brown answers Robyn's statements. Meri Brown got to watch Robyn's comments during her one-on-one segment with Suki. According to the Sister Wives star, Robyn's pain about her going is hers to carry, saying that it's a you thing. Meri also claimed that she has been trying to take the blame for the downfall of their relationship for years, but she came to a place where she really needed to let go. Suki told Meri that her comments feel very icy. Meri then explained she doesn't feel icy, but she just doesn't feel the link was there, and she feels bad for it. The third part of the tell-all will air on June 8, 2025, on TLC. The upcoming tell-all will also show Kody and Janelle clashing over the Coyote Pass. Kody even stated that he doesn't truly trust Janelle when it comes to the land. Meri will also have a moment where she'd call out Christine for bad-mouthing Kody while sitting next to her husband. Kody Brown from Sister Wives hasn't given up on repairing his relationship with his children and has been constantly working on it. He has faced many ups and downs in his life over the last 10 years. Kody struggled to keep his relationships with his former wives, Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown, as well as their kids. Additionally, Kody has failed to make peace with some of his adult children, who felt abandoned by him. His only remaining wife, Robyn Brown, has constantly encouraged him to improve by putting effort into repairing his strained relationship with his children. The host of Sister Wives Tell-All, Suki Krishnan, recently appeared on the Sarah Fraser show and shared a positive update on Kody's bond with his children. She said, "He is doing the best he can." Suki added, "He is trying to find a place where he can meet his sons as men and his daughters as women, and maybe try and heal those wounds." While Suki didn't go into detail about Kody's present relationship status with his kids, she mentioned that he was working on it. She added, "I think it's difficult." Suki noticed that Kody may struggle to repair his relationship with his kids because some of them don't want to deal with him at all. Suki's comments come after filming Sister Wives Season 19 Tell-All, giving the latest insight into Kody's current situation with his children. It appears that the former patriarch of the Brown family is fighting to reconcile with his children. One major obstacle to resolving their differences is that some of his children are unwilling to maintain touch with him. Suki stated that some of the Brown family children have chosen not to give Kody another chance, possibly due to being fed up with his behavior and not wanting him to disrupt their peaceful lives as he has in the past. Kody may also be dealing with other problems that are preventing him from reconciling with his adult children. The fact that he is in Flagstaff is likely a major obstacle to speeding up the reconciliation process with his kids. Since most of the children live outside Flagstaff, Arizona, it would take a considerable amount of effort for Kody to speak to them in person. Kody would have to travel to different locations just to meet up with his kids, which could become tiring given that he has over 10 children with his former wives. Despite past scandals and disappointments, it's heartening to see Kody stay hopeful about repairing his bond with his adult children. According to Suki, he is taking steps to expedite the process, showing that he has matured since splitting from his former wives. It will be interesting to see if Kody can resolve his problems with his children and how many of them will welcome him back into their lives. It appears that the upcoming seasons of Sister Wives will mainly focus on Kody's journey toward reconciliation with his kids. The one topic that Sister Wives cast members refuse to talk about during the Sister Wives one-on-one special has been revealed. Sister Wives is a long-running television show that follows Kody Brown and his polygamous family. Sister Wives Season 19, which premiered in September 2024, focused on big shifts within the family. Christine Brown moved on and married David Woolley. Janelle Brown relocated to North Carolina, and Mary Brown chose to seek a spiritual divorce from Kody. As Kody and Robyn settled into a monogamous relationship, the rest of the family faced tension over the Coyote Pass land and unresolved emotional issues. According to Today, Part 1 of Sister Wives, one-on-one special stated that the topic of Garrison's death wouldn't be discussed during the tell-all out of respect for the family. Sukanya Krishnan recently appeared on The Sarah Fraser Show, where she shared, "I think we found out that day that they did not want to go there." Sukanya, who gave her condolences at the start of the show, added, "What is there to say? A mother, a father, a family lost their son. I mean, what is there to say? What can you ask as a journalist?" Sukanya praised the network for its careful handling of Garrison's death throughout Season 19. The premiere episode featured a card acknowledging his passing, explaining that filming started in late 2022 and that Kody and Janelle's son passed away in March 2024. The card read, "He was greatly loved and will be deeply missed." Sukanya highlighted that the network did a beautiful job honoring Garrison by striking the right mix between respect and understanding while still providing viewers with the necessary information. This thoughtful method allowed the family story to be shared with care and compassion. The situation was incredibly hard for both the family and the network to handle. Amid the deep sadness and sorrow, there were few clear answers, and blaming others only added to the pain without helping anyone heal. Before airing, the footage connected to Garrison's death was shown to the Brown family, who reviewed and approved it. In a heartfelt confessional, Kody opened up about his emotional struggle, sharing, "There's so much left unsaid, so much left undone," showing the profound impact of his son's loss on his life. Sister Wives handled Garrison's loss with great sensitivity and care, understanding the deep pain involved. Instead of focusing on the details, the producers chose to remember Garrison's memory respectfully, giving space for the family's grief. By approaching the topic thoughtfully, the show avoided sensationalism and kept a tone of compassion throughout. This careful approach allowed viewers to understand the profound impact of the loss while respecting the privacy and feelings of everyone involved. It was clear that the show valued empathy and respect over drama in this difficult moment. Sister Wives star Christine Brown is getting real about her marriage to ex-husband Kody Brown, and she admitted that their sad sex life lacked any real emotional connection. "For a long time, it was just fun, and it was just a blast. You know, we just had a lot of good times," Christine, 53, recalled about her marriage to Kody, 56, in a teaser clip for the Sunday, June 8th, episode of Sister Wives, one-on-one shared by People. Christine then claimed that things changed in their marriage when he officially wed his fourth wife, Robyn Brown, in 2014. "When he married Robyn, that's where I was like, oh, there definitely is something missing here. But at that point, it was already so almost over anyway," she said. But it wasn't a real true intimacy, Christine continued, saying that Kody didn't take care of her emotionally, romantically, physically, or financially during their marriage. In fact, she said that she was independent at that point. After noting that she was taken care of physically when they first got married, Christine said that sex became just an act between her and Kody and that there was no real emotion behind it or anything. "Well, used is a word, but maybe he felt used too," she continued while thinking on how their sex life changed over the course of their marriage. Like, maybe we would just use each other. It didn't mean anything. Christine then said that she and Kody became apathetic over the years. Maybe I guess we kinda have to. Maybe there was just a physical need that was met, she said. After host Sukanya Krishnan said it seemed that sex became a marital obligation for the former pair, Christine responded, probably for both of us. Yeah, sad. The sex was never. God, it was just so broken, she admitted, though said that they didn't talk about it. Christine continued, we both knew there was something lacking and something missing. And when you have sex 5 times in a year, you know there's a problem, and it's like, do we really want to talk about it? So we had one conversation on intimacy, and it was like, are we going to have any kind of intimacy, sex in our marriage? And he was like, no, she said. And so the next time you come over, I'm like, you're done. You're not staying here anymore. I don't want you in my bed. We're done. Christine was the first of Kody's wives to leave him in November 2021. More than 1 year after their spiritual divorce, she started dating David Woolley, and the couple had a quick marriage before they got married in October 2023. The mother of 6 was a trailblazer for Kody's other wives. Just more than 1 year after Christine left Kody, Janelle Brown followed suit in December 2022. Meanwhile, Meri Brown and Kody announced their split in a joint statement in January 2023. The tension had already been building throughout the Sister Wives Season 19 tell-all series, but when Part 3 aired, everything exploded into a firestorm of revelations, regret, and emotional residue, and it was Robyn Brown's carefully chosen yet strangely evasive answer that has the internet ablaze, because while she didn't name Meri directly, fans believe Robyn absolutely, unmistakably blamed Meri for the family's final downfall. In classic Robyn fashion, the moment started with tears. She dabbed her eyes with a tissue, voice cracking, as she whispered about her dream of a united family crumbling in slow motion, and how she still believed in what they were trying to do. But when the host gently asked whether she thought anyone in the family carried more responsibility than the others for the ultimate breakdown, Robyn took a long pause, one of those dramatic, heavily edited, music-swelled silences that Sister Wives producers love to draw out, and then said, in a strange, loaded tone, some people had the chance to step up, to hold space, and they didn't. That was all it took. Viewers went into instant overdrive, dissecting every blink, breath, and pregnant pause. And the verdict? Robyn didn't have to say Meri's name. She heavily implied it, and longtime fans picked up the breadcrumbs instantly. After all, this wasn't the first time Robyn had hinted that Meri was the weak link. But this time, it came at the climax of the tell-all, when truth was supposed to be served straight, no sugar, no dancing around. Instead, Robyn launched into an oddly philosophical ramble about loyalty, connection, emotional honesty, and how some people gave up way before they said they gave up, and fans watching were stunned. Was she really talking about Meri, the wife who held on the longest, even when everyone else had checked out? Reddit and Twitter threads lit up in seconds with titles like, Robyn blames Meri? Seriously? And she finally said what she's always been thinking, with commenters calling out Robyn's manipulative tone and passive-aggressive style. And the reason it hit so hard? Because Meri did hold on. Through catfishing scandals, emotional isolation, and the public humiliation of watching Kody admit he didn't consider himself married to her anymore, Meri stayed. Longer than Christine. Longer than Janelle. So to imply, as Robyn did, that Meri didn't hold space, or gave up too soon, felt not only cruel, but completely disconnected from the reality viewers had watched unfold for nearly 2 decades. And the most chilling part? The way Robyn said it. With a tight smile, that strange mix of fake humility and emotional righteousness that she's become infamous for, she followed her comment up with, it wasn't about who left, it was about who stopped trying long before. Again, no name mentioned, but the implication was as clear as Arizona sky. She sees Meri not as the victim of emotional abandonment, but as one of the saboteurs. Never mind that Meri's emotional withdrawal was the result of years of rejection. Never mind that Robyn herself benefited directly from Mary's fading place in the family hierarchy. And never mind that Kody, not Mary, was the one who declared their marriage dead. In Robyn's mind, clearly shaped by Kody's narrative, Mary didn't do enough. She didn't fight hard enough for unity. And that, in Robyn's eyes, is an unforgivable sin. But here's where things get truly messy. Throughout Tell All Part 3, Robyn repeatedly rewrote history, claiming that she reached out and tried to create peace, when in reality, the show often depicted her quietly aligning with Kody, rarely challenging him even as he disrespected or dismissed his other wives. When Mary was cast out emotionally, Robyn didn't intervene. She didn't push for reconciliation or equity. She simply watched it happen and continued enjoying the benefits of being Kody's favorite and most defended partner. And now, with Mary finally leaving and embracing independence, Robyn's passive blame game reads less like sorrow and more like bitter defensiveness. It's as though Robyn is angry that Mary walked away with dignity rather than staying and continuing to enable the fantasy of a plural family that had already collapsed. The tell-all was supposed to be about truth, but Robyn's version of truth is always laced with performance. She speaks in riddles, hides behind tears, and coats harsh judgments in soft tones, yet the implications are often brutal. When she looked into the camera and said, "There was a chance for healing, and someone chose silence instead," fans were livid. Silence? Mary was silenced by Kody, ignored, abandoned emotionally, and now Robyn was spinning that silence as her fault? The irony was glaring. While Mary was gaslit for years, Robyn, who claimed she never wanted monogamy, was living in practical monogamy with Kody and defending him at every turn. Her choice to stay quiet while he dismantled his relationships with Christine and Janelle was never framed as complicity. But when Mary didn't bend over backward to play peacemaker with a husband who had emotionally discarded her, suddenly that was the problem. The hypocrisy stunned viewers. And the most shocking part? Not once during the tell-all did Robyn take full accountability. She never admitted how her bond with Kody, while valid, was built at the expense of the others. She never acknowledged how her influence had helped shift the power balance or how her presence changed Kody's ability to maintain multiple emotional connections. Instead, she painted herself as a tragic figure, mourning a plural marriage that she still claimed to believe in, but only as long as she could remain the central wife. Robyn's tearful claim that the dream didn't have to end this way rang hollow when juxtaposed with her earlier digs at Mary. If the dream ended, it was because of a system that Robyn benefited from, not because Mary quietly exited the mess. And yet, in Robyn's view, Mary not fighting hard enough became the scapegoat for the entire Brown family collapse. It's a stunning twist, especially considering how much Robyn has always claimed to love Mary and admire her strength. But in Tell All Part 3, that admiration curdled into judgment. Fans couldn't ignore the way Robyn's answers consistently diverted accountability and instead focused on vague notions of who gave up. The subtext was deafening. Robyn sees Mary's departure not as liberation, but as betrayal. And that, more than anything, proves how deeply entrenched Robyn remains in a narrative where she is the loyal one, the true believer, the wounded heart, while everyone else is either a quitter or a threat. The fallout from Robyn's statements is still unfolding online. Fans are calling for Mary to speak out directly. Some even hope for a one-on-one special with just Mary, Christine, and Janelle, no Robyn, no Kody, to finally tell their side without the emotional manipulation and distortion. Because if Tell All Part 3 proved anything, it's that Robyn Brown isn't just grieving the end of plural marriage, she's rewriting the reasons it ended, and she's putting the blame right at Mary's feet. And if Mary doesn't respond soon, Robyn's version might just become the last word. For now. Many fans have been calling out Robyn for her lack of commitment in the first two parts of the tell-all. According to some, the Sister Wives star continues to refuse to answer important questions and shows no interest in watching old clips. In one of her talks, she was asked if Kody had a bias and if it was her. She then said she doesn't know, even though Kody has publicly stated that he has a higher form of love for Robyn, adding that they have a sacred link. A psychologist even emerged on social media to speculate that it may be Robyn's behavior whenever she's dealing with issues with the wives behind cameras, which may have led the other wives to step away. Robyn blames Meri for friendship fallout. TLC recently released a peek clip from the upcoming Tell All Part 3. The clip shows Robyn opening up about her failed relationship with Meri. According to the Sister Wives star, she wanted to be a better friend to Meri, adding that if there was anything she could fix with her, she would. However, she feels the same way that Meri was not reciprocating either, apparently blaming Meri for not accepting her into her life. Robyn went on to say that it hasn't been the same between them despite putting the same amount of work into their relationship back then.